Ladies and gentlemen, representing one half of the Gladiators and representing the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast from Pottstown, Pennsylvania, weighing 166 pounds, the Grim Reaper, Kyle Riker.
This figure is sure to bring your collection to the top 1%. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the Grim Reaper, Kyle Riker, representing the Gladiators and the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast, coming at you with another WWE action figure review. And today I'll be reviewing the WWE Basic Series 107 EC3. That's right, I finally got this guy, and he does not disappoint. Personally, I think EC3 is probably one of the most underrated wrestlers on the planet, and definitely one of the biggest missed opportunities for WWE. So I've been wanting an EC3 figure for a while. I could not find his Elite, but I went to Target recently, and to my surprise, I found EC3 right there on the shelf. So I immediately picked him up and got him. Anyways, so let's take a look. Anyways, as always, take a look at the packaging first. Of course, there's the figure right there, EC3. There's a picture of EC3 right there. Looking freaking awesome. Series 107, WWE logo. Yeah, unfortunately, it's a little banged up. That's just the way it was on the shelf. I don't care, because I open my figures anyway. And then the other figures in the set, we got Braun Strowman, The Rock, Shinsuke Nakamura, the first time in the line, Bianca Belair, and of course, EC3. Braun Strowman passed for me. I don't like the way they did the shirt. The Rock, definitely want to pick him up. One, because he's my favorite wrestler of all time, and two, it's the first ever figure of The Rock with his new tattoo. Shinsuke, I love the way Shinsuke turned out, so I'm definitely going to get him and the Chase variant. Bianca Belair, I did actually find her when I got EC3, but a very good friend of mine has agreed to hook me up with this figure, and plus the one that he bought me is actually in much better shape than the one that I found at my Target, because that one was a little messed up, but the one that he bought me is like in perfect shape. So stay tuned for that review as soon as he ships it out. So I cannot wait to get my hands on that figure because I love Bianca Belair. Anyways, that's about it for the packaging. So let's open up EC3 and see if this figure is in the top 1%. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so here we have EC3 open up out of his packaging. And man, this figure is incredible. I have to say, this is honestly one of my favorite basic figures of the year. Like, I love this figure. I think it turned out pretty fantastic. Now, I know I'm probably in the minority on this, but personally, I think this figure is actually better than the Elite. Yeah, I know, big shocker, because usually the Elite is better than the Basic. But in this case, I think the Basic is better than the Elite Series 70. And I'll explain why in a bit. Alright, let's take a look. Head scan is pretty much the same as the Elite, and I think this is a really, really good head scan. I think it looks just like EC3. Looks great. And I think the true effects on this one is much better than the Elite. With the Elite, it was kind of a little too glossy at times, and it was a little sloppy, but this one, they got it down. It looks great. And also, they got his tan down, because on the Elite, it was too pale. But with this one, it's a much darker skin tone, so I think it fits better. So I like that. Nice detail on the hair. Pretty sweet. And I love this attire. I actually like this attire much more than the Elite. I mean, the Elite's cool, but I like this blue much better. I think it pops more. Like, I just think it's much better. I mean, look at that. That looks awesome. It says EC3 on the back. Like, I love that design. It looks really sick. Blue wrist tape, blue knee pads, and standard black boots. But like I said, I just love this color scheme a lot more than the yellowish gold on the Elite. And plus, this is actually from his debut on Monday Night Raw when he faced off against Dean Ambrose and beat him in a surprise upset. So this was the attire he actually wore. And then the Elite 70 is his attire he's known for in NXT, as well as the outfit he wore when he lost to Dean Ambrose a week later. So, excellent figure. Like I said, I like this attire a lot better, and they definitely get the skin tone better. So that's two reasons why I think this is actually better than the Elite. Anyways, articulation is pretty much what to expect. Head can rotate to 360. Can kind of look down. can't look up, arms for rotate 360. Then go in and out, bend at the elbow and turn at the elbow. Swivel at the wrist and slight hinge. Swivel waist. Legs can go forward about that far and back about that far. Bend at the knee. Unfortunately, mine's really, really tight. I don't want to force it because I don't want to break it. And then swivel at the boot. So like I said, I love this figure. So my only real complaint with it is the knee pads. It's a very, very hard rubber, so therefore it hinders the articulation. But other than that, this is a fantastic basic figure. So overall, I think this is a very, very solid basic figure. I personally think this is one of the best basic figures of the year. Like, I absolutely love this figure. Like, I think they definitely improved on this compared to the Elite. Like, it's a fantastic figure. One of the best figures of the year. So my only real complaint with it is the knee pads. I wish they were made from a softer rubber so that way it does not hinder the articulation in his knees. But aside from that, it's a fantastic figure. So I would say if you are an EC3 fan, and if you can find this figure in stores or possibly order it on the internet for a good price, I would definitely recommend picking up this figure. This is definitely a figure I don't think you should skip or miss out on. Because I think you missed out if you passed on this figure or if you don't plan on buying this. So I would say get it anyway. Whether you're an EC3 fan or not, it's still a great figure. And I'm glad I didn't miss out on this. Excellent figure. So aside from the knee pads, excellent figure. So I'm going to give this figure a 9.5 out of 10. So like I said, definitely pick it up if you can. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Check this out. Links are down below. And be sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss an upload. I upload new reviews every single Saturday right here on this channel. So be sure to click the notification bell so you get instant notifications as soon as I drop a video every Saturday. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Bye.